I can barely breathe. It's so windy out here. We've got a jawjacker. We've got a jawjacker. We've got one. Everybody, Northman Fishing here, and we're in the middle of a blizzard. We're fishing for pike and walleye, and it's a doing jawjackers versus tip-ups today. He's got 3 tip-ups, and I've got 3 jawjackers. So this weather was not predicted today. We were supposed to have 20s and dropping and a storm coming in late tonight. But it's only noon and we've got 30-mile-per-hour gusts. But we're staying sturdy in the clam.
In the morning when I wake up, I give thanks to my Savior. New day, new
oh yeah, dude, this is a lot thicker.
Whoa, free your mind out in nature. High vibe feeling major. Take your time just to savor. Whoa.
Hey everybody, Northman Fishing here, and today we're fishing for pike in the shallow waters and some walters out deep. If you don't know what a walter is, it's a walleye, and we'll be seeing some action soon. So let's get on them, everybody. All right, let's try that again. We're going this way. The deep hole's that way. Oh, it's black ice though. Good stuff if it's... And it's been freezing for a while here now, so let's punch a hole and we'll find out. Oh, that's pretty thin stuff. Let's see what kind of depth we're dealing with. All right. We're exactly at 4 inches here. It's not like a come on out and set up the hub kind of day. So we could go to where we know there's thick ice. All right, so we're at the next lake now. Obviously some people have been here, but we've had a warm up. So we're gonna spud out and see, someone was doing what we're doing. Look, they punched a hole right there. Oh yeah, dude, this is a lot thicker. Dude, so thick. That's a striker climate suit right there. So this is gonna be very thick ice.
Oh my goodness, that's like almost 5.5.
Yeah. Dude, it's so thick. It literally...
That is really thick.
7 inches. 7 inches of ice right there.
Oh, we're golden.
Well, oh yeah, dude, that's so thick. It's crazy how much different the other different lakes can be. All right, 6.5. Probably bring.
Do you know what's on this lake?
Like I said, it's a fish kill lake, so there might not be any good fishing. Like obviously we have safe ice here, but at the other spot, at least we'll be catching walleyes all day long and pike. Like here might be a dead sea all day, dude. Yeah, they've put a big perch stocking in here, I think, and a shiner stocking. Basically the lake died off and they're trying to bring it back, so they started off with some bait fish, now they're moving into panfish. So it might be a pan fishing spot for some. They're only 7-inch perch, so maybe now they'll be bigger, but... All right, so we're at our classic spot for the day.
I don't wanna go if you're not beside me. I need to know you hear my prayer. I don't wanna go without your guidance. No, and I don't wanna go without your blessing. I need to know you hear my prayer. You take the load, for you it ain't heavy.
So here we are, we're looking for some pike today. We're looking for some walleye. So we're gonna go out from a deep bowl where there's a couple channels running next to the bowl, and we're gonna go up into the shallows and work our way into the deep. So here we are, there's an island right here, and it comes up to like 6 feet all the way down to 16 to 22 feet. And we're gonna work that transitional area because that's where the pike are gonna come in looking for forage species such as minnows, shiners, whatever. So we've got shiners and suckers today, and we're gonna show you how it's done here. All right, so we're gonna punch some test holes just to check our depth. Always gotta remember, take off your cap first. So we're gonna punch some test holes here just to check ice depth and obviously the depth of the water. So we're gonna drill a couple holes here, find out how deep it is, and we're gonna work from there. Plenty of ice, thickness there. What do you got? About 6 inches or so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 8 inches?
Yeah, we're golden.
All right, and then just gotta get our depth finder, fish finder here. Turn her on. We set her in the hole here. We're able to see we're at that 16 foot that I was talking about. So now we're gonna fish from the 16 foot all the way straight into the island, and these predator fish are gonna be cruising these shallows looking for bait fish that are suspended. So we're gonna be fishing around 12 feet, 10 foot, 8 foot, 6 foot, all the way up to 4 foot. And then we're gonna be suspending our bait in the column, because fish, not walleye, but fish like pike can only see above them, really. I mean, obviously the sides too, but not below too easy.
We will climb every hill, every mountain top, 'cause we're done living down in the valley. We will rise to the top and we won't fall down, 'cause we know what it's like in the valley.
12 feet still? Crazy, crazy. So I never like to drill right next to these cracks and stuff, but we've got nice black ice. That's the best kind of ice. It's the densest ice, and it'll keep you safe out here. So obviously we like to keep a nice straight line. You don't want to deviate too far left or right. That's also another strategy, as you can deviate left to right just to cover a little more ground, but it's gonna be a blizzard today possibly, so we're gonna be playing it safe so we can watch out the window.
What if you learned that the journey was better than the top? Would you keep climbing? What if you knew that a season was coming to an end? Would you be more present? What if you knew every blessing would require a lot? Would you want more blessings?
We can punch some holes to the left and right here.
Well, how many holes do we have there?
Oh, a billion.
We got 2, 4, 6.
We don't have to use all those holes. So we just use the holes we like, and then we can punch along the shoreline so that the pike and stuff will have some lines in the shallow here, and then we can work for walleye along this.
Okay.
So I'll throw some off to the side here and this 6 to 8 foot, and then we'll keep her going. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. So we'll grab my sled.
Oh shoot, I can go get it. You already grabbed one sled, boss.
Alright.
Whew.
Start stripping.
Yeah, getting toasty out here.
Too toasty.
So you just want to make sure if you get warm out here that you stay dry. Make sure to take off those layers. Don't be sweating all the time. It's not good for you. It's gonna make for a bad day. So I like to make sure all of my clothes are clean and dry before I come out here, and come out basically with only my bottom layer on. And then I keep the float vest on above that, and that basically improvises for the suit that floats. I've got the bibs on that float, and then the vest on that floats. There we have it. So we're gonna put the shack up right away because it's gonna get windy out here and it's just hard to put it up in the wind. It's always a good idea to keep your auger blade cleared off. One, so it doesn't ice up, and two, so you don't fall on it, cut yourself, cut your ice suit, cut your tent. Just good to be safe out here, especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
If you got all your dreams but it wasn't enough, would you be more grateful? And I don't wanna go if you're not beside me. I need to know that you hear my prayer. I don't wanna go without your guidance. No, and I don't wanna go without your blessing. I need to know that you hear my prayer. You take the load, for you it ain't heavy. We will climb every hill, every mountain top.
All right, everybody, so today we're fishing with the jaw jacker. This is basically an automatic fisher. It fishes for you, it does all the work, it sets the hook, and that's pretty much the setup right there. So you just got to take this pin out, get the hook trigger out, and that's what your jaw jacker is going to look like out here. This is the jigging jaw jacker, so this bad boy will jig for you. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So we're gonna put this so it's easy for us to see outside of the tent. So we're gonna be using a bigger reel and rod today, and that's really gonna help us set the hook. So you just wanna make sure your drag's gonna come out when that fish comes in, because otherwise you're gonna come to a broken line. All right, so now we got the jaw jacker all set up. We've got the bases in firmly so it's not going to slide out when a fish hits this. And then we're fishing with shiners and suckers today, so that's going to bring us in the bigger fish. And here's an example of that. We've got a nice sucker here. We're going to hook him. So we're going to take this guy and hook him right behind his top fin here. And then leave those hooks exposed so when the jaw jacker hits, it's going to go straight into the mouth of that fish. So you have to be very careful of your eyes when you're fishing with this bad boy here. So we're just going to put this sucker down. Alright, so we're just going to put a nice little weight on here. It's going to help that sucker get down to where he needs to be. So then we're just going to wash him here on the Humminbird and see where he goes. We're about in 12 feet of water here, so we're looking to fish mid-column.
Right about there, actually.
Yep. Turn up the gain a little bit. Yeah, and he's exactly in the 8 foot.
I don't know, I go a little bit lower, honestly.
Bring him up a little higher, so we're he's like, bring it lower, bring it higher. All right, so now this is the tricky part of the jaw jacker. It'll go down a little bit as I do this, so.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about
So
that.
we're gonna bring this guy straight down here and make sure your eyes are away from this.
Yeah, you don't want to poke an eye out.
But now you're set up. Bring that back, put the trigger on safety there. And then put the line over the trigger. And you are set to go. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this thing on and it's gonna start jigging for us. Whoa, and I'm gonna fall over.
It is really slippery out here.
Yeah, this little bit of snow on the ice.
Just gets super slippery.
All right, so this is going a little bit deeper than I'd like it to. But we've already got a fish coming into it.
Oh yeah, right there.
Isn't that a cool setup, dude?
That is amazing.
All right, so take this off the trigger, make sure that's nice and tight through there. That down, ready to rock. All right, so we got ourselves a little bit of a snowy day out here. A little bit of snowy, a little bit of windy, but that's not stopping anyone. We're in our thermal tent here, our hub. We got some holes punched, we're ready to jig. Mr. Buddy is ready to rock. It's not just any Mr. Buddy, it's the Mr. Heater Big Buddy. So we're ready to go. We've got a jaw jacker, we've got one. Let's hope he's still there. Oh yeah. Damn. Oh. Shucks, man. Well, you snooze, you lose. Oh, we almost had one, everybody. All right, so we've got ourselves a little bit of a snowy snowstorm here. Can't really see all the way across the lake so good. But this is only a little bit of the lake here, so this is a big lake we're on, so we really got to know where the fish are. And we already had one missed jawjacker so far, so ran to it, it was going, and the fish was on, and I got to it and it popped off. It just happens to the best of us. So everybody, Northman Fishing here, and I'm going to show you my favorite heater. So this is the Mr. Heater Big Buddy, and it's got 2 panels, and you can fit 2 1-pound cylinders in here. I only use one at a time because that's all we ever need, but if you ever need more than that, go for it. So we just throw these on here, real quick turn on and off. Alright, so you're going to thread it in, and you're just going to swing it in, close your door. And I like to set it up on a milk crate, whatever you got. Clam makes some nice crates. This one I got from someone else. So you're going to throw it right on the pilot. Hold that down until the flame ignites there. Push it down again. Throw her on the low. And then the ceramic will ignite. And you've got yourself a nice, warm, toasty shelter. So we're going to stay warm out here, fish for hours and hours and hours. Alright, so here we are. We've got our Rapala ice scoop, built-in bump board up to 30 inches. We've got our jaw jackers right here. So we're just going to clean some holes real quick.
We're done living down in the valley. We will rise to the top and we won't fall down. 'Cause we know what it's like in the...
So, it's so cold out today. The GoPro told me it was cold. Grab ourselves a shiner. Hook it right behind the head. Back down there. So I accidentally set off the jaw jacker. So we had to rebait real quick. So we've just got them set up like this today. Right here in this little blizzard we're having.
Literally.
And then just a nice little sinker right above them. So we're going to run this guy suspended in the water column. It's about 12 feet deep here. We're going to go about 5, maybe 4. And then as those pike and whatever else are cruising along, they will see the bait. So our bait's sitting here at about 6 feet right now in a 12-foot water column, so it's about right in the middle. So anything seen swimming at 6 feet above, below, should see our bait. So that'll make it hopefully a successful jaw jacker right there. So then we're just gonna run and check everything else. So I just like to make sure that these are not getting messed up while we're out here, frozen. Because if you get some ice on the line or this hole freezes up, the jaw jacker is not going to work how it's supposed to. So just every 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes, whatever intervals you want to do, just make sure it's not like an hour at a time. Come on out here, make sure everything's all unfrozen. Take that line off the trigger while you're doing it so you don't accidentally set it. And then you can also check to make sure your bait's still there. I can feel it. So we've got bait. I think we're gonna reel this one up a little bit. Up a little higher in the water column here. Ooh, and we just pulled something off the bottom of the right off the bottom. A little mark came up for this, so hopefully this jigging action here will produce for us. So we're 12 feet here as well. We're at 6.5 feet. And then as soon as everything's set, you put this back in the trigger. And then that's ready to fish for you. We're doing jaw jackers versus tip ups today. So my buddy Ace, he's got 3 tip ups and I've got 3 jaw jackers. We've got 1 jaw jacker that's gone off so far, so we'll see what's happening. All right, so just take off the line from your trigger, remove this, down the hole we go to clear her out. These insulation covers only do so much. Woo, it's cold. I'm really bundled up. All right, so then we just want to check, make sure we still got bait down there. Pretty sure I feel him swimming around. Yep, he's there. Got our bait. He's looking healthy, still swimming around. Throw on the fish finder. We're in about 5 to 6 feet of water right here.
As we're done living down in the valley, we will rise to the top and we won't fall down, 'cause we know what it's like in the valley.
All right, so I was just setting stuff, making sure the jaw jacker holes were cleared of ice, and holy cow, we got ourselves a full-on blizzard. Not a whiteout, but definitely a good storm here.
Tonight.
Hey everybody, Northman Fishing here, and we're in the middle of a blizzard. We're fishing for pike and walleye. It's a jaw jacker versus tip up showdown here today. So we've got 3 jaw jackers versus 3 tip ups. So let me show you where those are, and we'll get into the action soon. Check it out. Freaking windy as heck out here. Temperatures are dropping down to -3 tonight, but we're out here getting it done. Check it out, we got the tip ups over here. So we've got 3 tip ups versus 3 jaw jackers today, and it's going down.
There's no other that can do it like I'll open up so you can feel my vibe. Just come aboard to a dream life. When you see what the ocean like in Bimini on a starry night, it kinda make you wanna stay. I could see you and me one day, methodically we run away. So I'm just curious who you want to lead you through the fire, who you want to feed trust. My love wades through the water. Don't you know I will give all I have? Don't you know my love?
All right, so what I got here is just a roller thing for your 5-gallon pail, and that goes right onto the buddy heater. And look at that, you get your pot. So we've got our chili right here, all natural venison, harvested here, right in Wisconsin. So the buddy heater is capable of so much more than just being a heater. So we're just gonna let this simmer, cook, and it's gonna be a great way to warm up here on the ice. All right, so here we are cooking. And guess what's happening outside? Hold on, bud. We got a whiteout. Where are we? I don't know. But we're staying warm with the buddy heater. Alright, so we're cooking. The tent's almost blown away. But we've got it anchored down so good it ain't going anywhere. Woo! Woo! I can barely breathe. It's so windy out here. The wind just fills up the lungs for you. But holy cow. Guess what? He had a tip up. But of course it was just the wind, everyone. Alright, so it's literally 30-mile-per-hour winds out here right now. But guess what? We're just cooking, having a good time. It's literally a full-on whiteout blizzard out there, but we know where we are, we're safe, we're doing everything right. So make sure to tell people where you are before you go out, and always be safe out here. So we've got this thing strapped down so tight. So this weather was not predicted today. We were supposed to have 20s and dropping and a storm coming in late tonight. But it's only noon and we've got 30-mile-per-hour gusts. But we're staying sturdy in the Clam insulated hub, JMX 400 thermal. And it's staying tight to this early ice. So, and then we're in our striker. So go early, go late, go prepared. All right, so now that this is starting to steam a little bit, we're just gonna stir it. And yes, there's a full-on blizzard going on, whiteout outside, 30-mile-per-hour winds. But hey, we're having a beautiful day. Check it out. All right, so literally, there was like maybe a ½ inch. Now look. That was all just from this storm that's blasting us right now. But look at the Jason Mitchell Elite Series Thermal JMX 400. It's just hanging out, having a good time. It's unfazed. It's crazy out here. But I'm in my striker gear. I literally almost just fell, but I can't tell the difference. So looks like we're gonna have to come check all the rigs out here. So
My love wades through the water. Don't you know I will give all I am? Yeah, I know, but what you gonna do about it? You lost lack of faith that made you doubt it. I know my worth, your vision must be clouded. It cost, and I ain't even mad about it. I remember when you cried on the runway. Didn't wanna leave the warmth of my sun rays. I'm the one that keep it sunny on a rainy day. So I'm just curious who you want to lead you through the fire, who you want to feed you when you're tired.
All right, now we've got some nice, steamy, hot chili. So we're just gonna dish this up, and it's chow time. Time to warm up.
So we're sitting here. It's blown like a winter wonderland outside. And homie cooked us up some good old chili. And you guys missed it, but I took a digger, chasing one of those hold covers across the lake like a monkey. And apparently, as of right now, we are the only ones on the lake that are crazy enough to be on the lake. So, and hopefully it all pays off. Oh, this is some darn good chili, buddy.
He's not lying. It's something serious out here. We didn't plan this. We didn't do this on purpose, but
The radar doesn't even show it.
yeah, nothing. This was a surprise storm, but if you're prepared, you got everything you need, like striker float vest, renegade pullover, your climate bibs, your climate jacket, hat, gloves, chili. Well, everybody, chili's going down great, but when it's 30-mile-per-hour wind out here, your insulated hull covers just are not gonna prevent the ice up. So we're gonna pack it up for the day, and we will see you next time. Plenty of ice season left. I fish 5 days a week, so we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Check out our next ice fishing video right here. Thank you.